What is going on, everybody? Silver Scrounger here, and we are back in the Ranger for some rambling. Driving by our ever so popular, colorful, changing colored water tower here. See that every morning going into work at 5 a.m. Oh, I hate mornings. But I was looking, and silver, if y'all didn't know already, jumped like crazy on Friday. I think it went up like 7%, like up to $20.80 something cents. $1.40 I think it was the overall jump after the full day. So it went up pretty darn good. I think it's like 20.80 is when it closed. And then that's where it sat for the weekend. So a lot of places where they bought silver on Thursday made out pretty good on Friday when they went to go sell it. So, but anyway, I just looked this morning, and as of 5 a.m. it is sitting at $20.74, I think it was. It dropped all the way down to $20.48 and then came back up with the overseas markets, I guess. So I'm kind of excited and wondering what it's going to do when markets here open up at 8:30 Central Time. So we'll see. Man. So a couple of things I was going to talk about today. One is, over the weekend I was on eBay, just looking around, maybe doing some comps on some stuff, but I was also just looking to see if there's any kind of deals that I might be able to jump on before someone else did. Didn't really find anything, but what I did find, holy crap. If you're new to coin collecting, if you're new to, doing anything with coins, really learn how to use the eBay sold listings to comp what you're looking at. Because there are some listings that I saw for regular, everyday, pull out of your pocket pennies that they were trying to list for $1,000 and $2,000, and it was just insane. And now we're rambling in the rain. But it's insane. It's crazy. I mean, here's one right here. And this is another one. Like I said, they're really nothing special. I mean, some of these might be saying that they're in some sort of a special air. Some of them are saying that they're super rare, things like that. There's nothing special about half of them. Well, really all of them, it seems, I'm sure, but man, just be careful. Even some that aren't so extravagantly priced at thousands of dollars. I've seen some that are like I don't know, the ones that someone always messes up. The 1982 D small date copper. I've got a 1982 small date for sale for $60. Well, do you know if it's a copper one? Do you know if it's a Denver one? I mean, hello? I don't know, there's all kinds of things. Just, if you're new, you really need to do some research. and learn some things. And if you can, join some groups in Facebook for coin collecting discussions. And but you can't go into those groups with how can I say this? Soft feelings, I guess, because there are some people who've been doing coin collecting for quite a while, and their political correctness, I guess you could say, or their people skills are not exactly the best. So I've seen it here and there, but it's always helpful to get other people's opinions on stuff. Now, something else that you can do is spend some money on all kinds of different literature, and also get onto some web pages. WexlersDoubleDie.com is a good one. What's the other one I use? Variety Vista. Dang it, there's one that I use for coin prices as well. Not on the top of my mind at the moment. Man, I can't believe I can't think of it now. Well, I'll tell you what, this is it right here. I'll figure it out and I'll put it right there so you'll be able to see what it is. And that way you know. Those are a couple of the resources online I use. Also, the literature. The Red Book is always good for information. The prices tend to be a little high in those for the fair market value. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to those. It'll give you a slight idea. It'll let you know that 1976 bicentennial quarter is not worth $60 or something, unless it's something extravagantly beautiful shape, but that even then I would want it to be in a graded slab to be able to prove to me that it's that great. Also, there's wow, I can't remember it now. The ADA, not ADA, ANA, the coin grading book. I can't remember. It has pictures and descriptions of what each grade of a coin should have or look like, and that's a really good one for helping out with getting an idea. Another one is online. It's the PCGS photo grade. That helps out a whole lot. Then, I don't know, there's a bunch of different things you can use. I have, within a few months ago, have signed up for the gray sheet, and that has been very helpful as well. So if you want to spend some money and become a member of the gray sheet, then that's always an option. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to talk about is the sales market, I guess it is what I would call it. The sales market of coins, dealing coins. Silver, the bullion and gold bullion and all that, it's been strong for quite a while. I mean, it just, even through the summer, it seemed like it was selling. It's just if they were buying at the price people were asking or not. So, but coins, a lot of times there's like this whole summer lull. You know, people aren't all that much into the coins during the summer because they're outside enjoying the weather, going on vacations, doing all kinds of things, and they're not plopped down in front of a TV screen or not TV, but a computer screen or on their phone so much. So there's like this summer lull that slows down on the coin dealing. And I noticed it this summer. Last summer it was still popping hard because of the whole pandemic. But even within that lull, I would notice little spikes here and there of people buying. And then all of a sudden it stops. It's just like cold turkey, boom, nothing for weeks. And then all of a sudden one weekend, boom, there it is again. People buying all kinds of stuff. Like the last 3 weeks, this is in November now, and the latter end of October. The last 3 weeks, it seems like I could barely get something out, you know, something to sell. And I'm selling at great prices on some of the stuff. And it just seems like it wasn't going out at all. And then all of a sudden, a couple of days ago, some of the posts I've had up for a week and a half start boom, boom, boom. Sold, bin, sold, got it, mine, you know, all this stuff. And then I start listing up some new stuff, and I can't even get the second listing up before someone buys the first listing. I'm just like, holy crap, what happened? Where's everybody coming from? I mean, it's nuts. So I don't know what's going on with that. Some other things that I'm just, you know, rambling about, of course, in the Ranger, is the buy it nows versus the 24-hour auctions. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's part of the whole, you know, the weird sales thing where people are buying all of a sudden and not buying other times or whatever. I would have a coin listed up. Well, we'll use a perfect example. I'm not going to say what coin it is because it's still active. But I had a coin that I listed for a buy it now at $45. And it sat there for days and days. And, you know, I would mention that the gray sheet price for this grade is actually higher than what I'm asking, and this and that. Nothing. So I was like, all right, fine. I took it down. Then a couple of days later, I listed up as a auction with a starting price of $42. And within an hour, I have my first bid at the same price as what my buy it now price was a few days prior. I'm like, wait a minute. What the heck? I mean, granted, yes, that person may not have seen that listing that I had. I can understand that. But I'm just, sometimes it just flabbergasts me, I guess you could say. It's weird. It's just, I guess it's certain people seeing certain things and whatever. Okay. But anyway, those are just some of my thoughts, and I don't know what to call them, but the craziness of coin sales. So other than that, that's about all I was wanting to ramble on about. So excited to see what happens with the the market this morning, and today is Monday, November 7th, which makes tomorrow one of the most important days of the year. And I'm not trying to sway anybody in any direction, but go vote if you haven't done any early voting. So make sure you go out and vote for whoever is on the ballot, whichever way you want to go, whoever your candidate is, because your voices need to be heard. I mean, everybody's always saying we need to make changes. Well, voting is one of the ways that we make changes. Now, granted, voting one person in and one person out doesn't really seem like it changes much for some people, but it makes a difference. So go out and vote, because if you don't vote and things don't go the way you want them to, then you don't really have much room to complain, is what I think. So get out and vote, whether you want to vote for a Democrat Party or a Republican Party or a Libertarian or independent, or if you want to vote all wish-washy between one to the next, you know, whatever you want to do or got to do, just make sure you go vote. And make sure you're voting all the way down the ticket. Don't just vote for the big high visibility ones like governors or reps, things like that. Make sure you try to figure out who's running for, like, you know, school districts or mayors, or what's the other one? Oh, I don't know. Just all kinds of things. District judges or something like that. So, because that's where a lot of things really come into play, is in the small town politics. So, anyway, just want to throw out that real fast. Make sure you go out and vote, and vote with your heart. Don't listen to other people unless you're asking for advice or whatever. My daughter and I had a great conversation the other day when it came up, and you can always, she's totally opposite of me politically, and you guys can always have a great, you know, conversation without getting into a big fight and argument. Now, I mean, even if you completely disagree in different directions. So, anyway, I'm rambling on long enough. I got to get into work. Hopefully, you guys have a good Monday. It won't be a Monday. And I got to get out of here. So, this is Silver Scrounger saying thanks for watching, and keep on stacking, and go vote.